Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Rajiv Bujala. In this video, let's look at few of the functions of the time in the SQL. Okay, what we are going to look at. So if we have a time, date and time, let's see how we can extract the time. And if you'd like to add few hours to the time, how you can add. If in case if you want to separate few hours from the time, how you can do that. And if you have like two dates and the time, how you can get the difference between those times and how many hours it is, and also round off the time value by using the truncate. Okay, let's look at the time first. Okay, so I mean, as of now, we have seen something like a date, a time, date, time, date, and timestamp. A time and the timestamp. Now let's look at the time. So time. So now let's take something a date stamp with data as select timestamp. Why I'm doing this timestamp so that the data type of this column would be date time. So 2024 and 1217. So I'm not taking the date time. If I take the date current timestamp or something, it will by default it gives it in UTC format. I'm just generally taking a normal time 01 12, okay, as today's date. Cool. So select star from data. So basically this returns the time here. Now, what we can do, I would like to have only the time from this one, not the entire data. So, what I can do, so time of today's date as time. So, now if I do this one in a new column, it returns only the time. So, it is as easy as it looks like to get the time. So, now let's see what we can do. Let's take a new tab and let's talk about time add. Okay, so this is our temporary table, and now let's add some time to this one. And so what all we have in the time, what we do have hour, and we do have minutes, and we do have seconds. Okay, now let's add this one. Select star from data. So basically this returns all the data over here. Now time add. So time expression is today's date. Okay, what I would like to have, whenever we want to add or something, we always have to use an interval 1 hour as new time, new hour. Okay, now let's execute this one. Click on run, or else you can do control enter or command return. Okay, there is some issue with the time. Okay, so basically this today's date, let's add something on time here. Okay, okay, run. There it go. So we got the time. So we just have seen in a previous video that we have to use the time of this one to get the time. Okay, the time we got. So basically this gets as like this one, and we get the hour. And now let's get the time. Let's add minutes. Okay, time of today's today's date. Interval 1 minute as new minute. So let's run this one. Now you can see that we have added the 1 minute like 0 to here. The original is like 01. So now add seconds as well. Time add time of today's date, interval. For example, 12 second as new seconds. Mm, time add time of, okay, spelling mistake. Today's date. Okay, we have to put a comma as well here. Oh my god, too many typos. Okay, there it go. It has added seconds as well. Now, let's take a quick look at time subtract as well. So let's take the data with data as select timestamp 2024 12, maybe like 10, 17th date, 04 02 01. Okay, so this as today's today's date, right? So let's see what is this one, like select today's date from data. And okay, now let's subtract 1 hour from this one. So time difference, time sub, sorry, so time of today's date. So what basically what this returns, today's date, I mean, if in case if you forgot, time of today's date, what this returns, run this one, this returns only this value 040201. So for this one I would like to add time subtract. Okay, so interval, let's say like 2 hours as hours. Let's run this one, and now you can see, so here 04 and here 02 because we reduced 2 hours. Let's also do the same for today's date. Mm, for example, 2 minutes as hours, and also let's do the same interval 2 second as seconds. Okay, here it is minutes. Let's run this one. So here you can see we have reduced the minutes, 2 minutes, like from 0 to 0, and we have reduced 0 to seconds. Here 01 and 59 because 60 and 59. Got it. And then the last one, let's take a look at time difference. So what is this time difference? Let's take two dates. Data as select timestamp. Whatever we are doing, the analysis handle we are doing column wise, not the row wise. Actually, we have to remember this one. 2024 12 17 20 01 12 as one date. Okay, and let's take one more as well. Timestamp 2024 12 17 19 14 22 as another date. Okay, now select star from data. If you'd like to format this one, you can click on Control Shift F. This will format the data. Okay, this looks neat and clean. And now select, for example, star, comma. Star means like existing data. Now let's see what we can do. Let's do the time difference. The time difference of time of one date, okay, and time of another date, and the time difference I want hour. We don't need interval over here because we already have two dates and we're just doing the comparison as hours difference. Let's run this one, and now you can see the hours between this one, the hours difference is 1. Let's also look at the minutes difference. So time difference, time of one date, comma, time of another date, comma, minute as minutes difference. And also let's do quickly check comma seconds as seconds difference. Okay, you can see the difference in the minutes is 47 minutes and second is 2810. This is how you can work handle with the time to understand the differences, to add more time, to less, to subtract the time, etc. And the last but not the least, I forgot about this one. Time truncate. Let's see. So with the data as, okay, let's copy this one quickly from here. Though I hate copying, but this video it is going too long, right? I have this today's date. Now let's truncate today's date as original time from data. Control Shift F. Okay, so let's run this one for now. So truncate, what why we do this one, to round up the values, right? So this is the original value, and now let's do the time truncate. So we need the time, comma hour. Maybe let's do with the second, seconds, and time trunk, time of today's date, comma minute as minutes, and time trunk, time today's date, hour as hours. So first, one of the seconds, it looks for the milliseconds. There is no milliseconds, so no action is performed. And when it comes to the minutes, it looks for the seconds and it rounds to the seconds. And when it comes to the hours, it looks for the seconds and minutes and it rounds to the value like that. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my videos, please do like and subscribe. I wish you happy good learning. Bye. Raju Pujola.